Kuz, you had very high expectations for yourself coming into the season, but just wondered now, having had even a little time to reflect on it, how would you evaluate that? And do you think that everyone just kind of caught up to where you thought you might be, or did you even exceed it a little bit?
I mean, I think for the most part, I definitely felt like it was exceeded. Like I said, a lot of people really didn't expect me to do all the things I did this year coming out of Utah. And, for me, I really wanted to really, just prove, that I could be at this level, prove that, I belonged. And over the course of the season, I think I did that.
Kuzma, what excites you most about the future, next 2, 3, 4 years? You ever look down the road and say, what, not only you can be on your own, but obviously as a team?
I think as a team, it's definitely, very optimistic. I think for us, having Bi and Zoe and Jay Hart and, me all eventually, hopefully grow together and, grow into something, special and that involves a lot of winning. So.
Kyle, you got to play a bit on the wing toward the end of the year. Do you have a preference between that and at the 4 spot, and does that impact at all how you approach the summer and like ball handling drills versus big drills, things like that?
I think that the coaching staff allowing me to play the 3 this year really helped evolve my game and just show people some things that I probably never really showed. Never really had the opportunity to play on the wing until coming here. So it was definitely an adjustment period of really just trying to one, doing it all the time in an open gym setting to an actual NBA game. So it just tells me how to approach the summer by really just being a basketball player. Not just doing pick and pop drills, but also doing a lot of guard things, coming off pin downs, shooting. Ball handling, pick and rolls, really just just refine everything.
The front office did their part to create the cap space for this summer to potentially bring in 2 max contract guys. Do you feel like you guys, especially the young players, did your part to perform at a level that will attract those kinds of players?
I mean, yeah. Having majority of the players play this year that were all young, consider the fact that we won 35 games from 26, in just 1 year, that shows you a lot of growth, shows you a lot of, just really just shows you that we want to win. Like, we're really competitive, but, if guys want to come here, then, they come. But if not, we're not, per se, depending on that, because, we want to be those great players. We want to be those max level guys. So, for us, we just think about, how can we make the team better?
Is that something that you were conscious of, just that conversation about who's coming to the Lakers or these young guys making this an attractive location? Was that something that you thought about during the season?
I mean, yes and no, I guess. I mean, who wouldn't want to, play in LA? I mean, sunshine, it's women here, it's, great basketball. It's so much you can do here. So, why not, come here?
What did they tell you in your exit meeting? Like, what did Magic and Rob want you to work on? Like,
just keep elevating my game. Really, they're pretty happy with how I did this well, this season, and they don't want me to be average. They want me to be a great player, as I want to be. So, the message is really just to work as hard as possible. Get your body to an all-time level type feel. So.
Kuz, how would you summarize your just growing together with Lonzo from the time that you first, I don't want to say met because you played against each other in college, but really started to hang out here and playing in the summer, and then social media and on the court, just the whole year with Lonzo?
Waiting for this question, weren't you? I mean, no, it's just great, to have, other people that are rookies as well, and they come in with you, and you can grow with them and go through the same things that they're going through. It's one thing to talk to a vet about something, but when you're talking to a fellow rookie that is going through the same struggles you are, you kind of understand it, and you grow together like that. Of course, there's all the social media stuff, that we just get into, but you guys know how that goes.
Kyle, Lonzo said that Magic and Rob told him this will be this could be the biggest summer of his life to make a jump from rookie season to sophomore season, the improvements they want to see him make. How do you think he'll attack this summer? You know him better than anybody else, and what do you think he will kind of attack the most as far as where he wants to improve on?
I think he's going to attack his mentality. I think that's one thing that he needs to do. For us to be great. No matter who comes here, everything is going to fall on his head, no matter if it's a superstar that comes or not. That's just the reality we live in. And, for him and us, we all know, he has to, bring it next year. And, he will for sure.
Kuz, are you going to play in Summer League this year?
I'm not sure yet.
How did the minutes feel? I mean, you played a lot of minutes, especially down the stretch, even on a bum ankle for a while. The grind of 82 games seemed like you were able to, until you finally couldn't make it at the end, seemed like you handled it well.
Yeah, I handled it pretty well. My biggest thing this year was, with talking to vets and everybody about the league and whatnot. It's a long season. College, you're playing 30 games, and here you're playing 82. So, that recovery factor is really important. And, for me, I just attacked that as hard as I would attack the court. As much as I was on the court, I was in, getting massages or ice tubs or whatever.
Toward the end of the season, it seemed like you really started to embrace that fourth quarter go-to guy role. Is that something that you want to continue to develop as your role with this team increases?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I have, that just mindset to go out and win a game. I've always been like that. I like taking risks. I'm just that type of player where, in the fourth quarter, I want to win, and I'm very competitive. So, I just try to do whatever I can to try to do that. So.
Kuz, some of the other guys said that more than any of the young guys, you openly talk about how good this team can be as it moves forward. Do you feel a responsibility to do that, or is that just the nature, or do you just like to put that out there?
I mean, I kind of have to because, Lonzo is 14 and B.I. has said 10 words all year. So, for me, I'm the most vocal out of everybody. So, I feel like I can start, helping them develop, being talkative, being loud, and really, talking about things.
Kuz, Jesse Murray was talking the other day just about how sometimes when players start the season and are scoring the ball really well, especially as rookies, it can be hard to listen to the coaches and break out of that. But they really liked how you listened and wanted to try to get better at D, wanted to try to improve your all-around game. Just wonder what your perspective was like talking to the coaches and just thinking about that whole thing as it went through the season.
Well, I mean, for me, I've never really been a numbers guy to really care about my numbers. I like to score for sure, but my main thing is I want to win, and I want to become a complete player. All the complete players are, the top guys in the league. So if I'm not, complete, then I won't be up in that level. So, for me, that's just what I'm about, where I'm trying to go.